In this video I'm going to be showing you how to play this blues rhythm that I just played you there. It's ideal for beginners who just started out with blues piano, or even if you've never played any blues before, this will be doable for you. So let's break it down and see how to do it. Okay, so we'll look at the left hand pattern first. We're in the key of G here. Our left hand is starting on a G with the little finger and a D with the second finger. We play those two together, and then we're going to play G and E together, like this. So G and D, then G and E. And we're just going to go back and forward between those two sets of notes. Okay, and then we're going to do the same pattern on C. So this time we have C and G, and then we move the G up to an A, we play it with the C. And again we just go back and forward between those two. And then back to the G pattern. And then we go down to D. So we've got D and A, and then D and B. Then we move down to C. And then we end on G. Okay, and that's the left hand pattern. What you want to aim for is a nice smooth movement between these two sets of notes, because it makes a big difference in the overall feel. Some people, when they try this to start with, they end up with this kind of very sort of choppy sound, like this. And if you listen to the difference, if I now change it to a smoother transition, so you can hear the difference. So yes, you really want to aim for not much of a gap between the two sets of notes, like this. Okay, in terms of how many bars to play on, if you're unfamiliar with the pattern of a 12-bar blues, I'll just give you a quick explanation of that now. So we want 4 bars on the G. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do 2 bars on C. 1, 2, and then 2 bars on G. 2. Then we do 1 bar on D. 1 on C. And then we finish with 2 on G. So that's a stand. If you already know about blues, you'll know the standard 12-bar blues format. If you've never played any blues before, that's the standard kind of format of a blues. So it's 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so let's have a look at what the right hand's doing then. So the right hand's just going to be doing some chord comping. And the chords we're going to be using, to start with, we're going to be playing a G6 chord, which is G, B, D and E. We're going to play it inverted, so we're going to play it with the G on top. We have G, B, D, like that. So let's try and put this together with the left hand. So it goes like this. Okay, and I'm going to play it now with counting. So we've got a kind of a sort of on-off rhythm here. What I mean by that is some of these chord stabs will come on an off beat and some of them will come on an on beat. So to start with, we have 1 and 2, 3, 4. So the first one is on an off beat. 1 and 2. So it comes in between these two. 1 and 2, and then together. 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. And the second half of the pattern is switched around. We do an on beat and then an off beat. So it's 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Okay, and then our next chord, we're going to be playing an inversion of the C9. And all you actually have to do here is move the B down to a B flat. The other three notes are going to stay the same. So what this is an inversion of a C9. So we don't need the C in it. So it's basically an inversion of those four notes there: E, G, B flat, and D. So we're simply moving from there, and we're just moving the B down to a B flat, like that. And then we're going to do exactly the same rhythm. So 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. And then we go back to the G. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Now we're going to go to a D, and we're going to play an inversion of a D9. So we take out the D because we're playing it down there. That leaves us with F sharp, A, C and E, and we're going to play in this inversion here. So we're going from this G up to here. And again we do the same rhythm. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now because we're only playing one bar on this D, we're going to do the first half of the rhythm on the D and the second half on the C. So we go 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. And back to the G. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Okay, so I'll just play you through the whole thing again so you can hear it in its entirety. So yeah, here we go. So 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Run out of breath. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to give you a little exercise also for getting the rhythm of this. If you're struggling with the coordination between the two hands, it's a good idea to just practice tapping out the rhythm between your two hands without actually playing any keys on the piano. So we go 1 and 2, 3, 4. That's the first half of it. I'll just repeat that again. So 1 and 2, 3, 4. And then the second half, 1, 2 and 3, 4. and the whole thing. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Okay, so I hope that's been helpful. Have fun practicing this. If you enjoyed it or it was helpful for you, please help my channel out by leaving a comment or a like or subscribing. And thank you very much for watching.